This man might be the most Reddit-looking person ever. Hello, welcome back. It's been a month again. My bad. Fear not, because this month I have an interesting story. So about sometime last week, there was this little competition that popped up out of nowhere, and it was being promoted by Mythic, a organization for streamers or something. And it was called $1 Million Fan, and it promised a cash prize of $20 bajillion. The idea was that you would buy entries and I guess get rolled in like a raffle type situation to do a competition with your favorite streamer. It was a scam. They had like AI all over their website. Everything was written by ChatGPT. They had like a picture of an AI generated mansion for some reason. Everyone knew it was a scam. They looked at it and they're like, oh, that's a scam, except for extra Emily because she's retarded. Anyways, speaking of retards, she wasn't the only person who kind of fell for the scam. This guy, this specimen, this absolute heckin' chonker, this guy, he's a Reddit mod, right? And while the whole situation was kind of developing, this guy, this genius, he posted a live stream fails promoting the $1 Million Fan competition scam. And it was like, oh, it's all, look at this, it's all cool, you guys should really try it out, where it's not a scam at all. And he was promoting it like an idiot. And then, you know, it came out. Moist Critical, my favorite white guy ever, he made a video about it. They took down the Reddit post, and he was removed from r/livestream fails. Now we're here. He was upset. He was really upset, so he made this video. A message to the CEO of Reddit. Top mod. This guy he's like the top G of Reddit and the bottom G of real life. What an interesting looking fellow. We're gonna watch this video. Live type reaction. Say your words of wisdom, Mr. Reddit man.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can.
First thing, I can tell this video was made with absolute hatred and vitriol. Look at his fucking face, bro. He's so mad. For what? He didn't even get paid. He moderates this subreddit, or moderated, past tense. He did it for free. It was like a hobby, I guess. I don't even, it's like working a job for free. It just confounds me. I don't understand it. I can't volunteer anymore to be the Reddit police? What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean?
This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness, and that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities, and correspondingly its moderators, have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously.
What the fuck are you talking about? What is this retard blabbing on about? We have so much power, but nobody takes us seriously. Dude. Dude. This guy needs a job. 2-3 years Dagestan and forget. I don't know how to address this. When bro says something so cringe, you just start crying, dude. Oh, we have so much power, but nobody takes us seriously. You know, if you had actual, like, purpose, and you weren't just, like, a lout, a jobless NEET leeching off of people, maybe people would take you serious. And then you made this video.
In this video, I will go over why I believe this, and I will also talk about a code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me due to good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators.
I'm just comprehending. I'm absorbing this information and reinterpreting it for the viewer. He basically just said the reason I was promoting $1 million scam is because I didn't get enough resources from Reddit. Therefore, I couldn't tell that it was obviously a scam. Dude, what? What? That's stupid. You're stupid. He's stupid.
This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know, but I'm going to talk about how this is a very clear example about how Reddit's mistakes causes very serious problems to Reddit's community and the company as a whole. Here's what happened. There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. It was basically a game show like Survivor or Big Brother where fans of a streamer compete in different challenges with an influencer or a streamer for various prizes. The kicker here is that there was a grand prize of $20 million, supposedly. This was supposedly going to be aired on Amazon Prime, and it was also confirmed to be including a couple mid-sized and large streamers like Alexandra and Andrea Botez, Extra Emily, Canute, and a few others. Additionally, the opportunity was supposedly brought to these streamers by a company called Mythic Talent, which is a well-respected streamer agency that represents hundreds of live streamers. I heard about the game show a few hours after it got announced by a couple major live streamers. It sounded like the perfect type of content for a live stream fail. I mean, reality TV, game show, live streaming, gaming, that's perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content about kind of live streaming gamers.
Yeah, I don't think that's perfect for LSF because you see, live stream fails, that's when someone says the N-word on live. That's when that one peanut VTuber says faggot on live. That's a live stream fail. Not like, oh look, clips from a game show. Like, no, it's not a clip subreddit. It's a fail subreddit. This video, ironically, this video is perfect for live stream fails because it's tangentially related to live stream and he's failing. And he's like scrambling. He's like, this is damage control 101, guys. If you ever say the N-word on live, you make a video like this guy did. I needed more resources. I said the N-word because you didn't give me enough money. I didn't have enough money. That's why I said it. Why else would I say it? I don't get enough from you. That's why I promoted $1 million scam.
So when I heard about this, I was very excited. I immediately reached out to the organizers to see if we could set up some sort of a collaboration. This collaboration would just be to get cool content on the subreddit. No, financial incentives, no moderators being paid, basically none of anything like that, just fun, cool stuff for the community in the subreddit. For collaborations, the first obvious thing that came to mind was how do we get their content on the subreddit? Either some superfans or some editors could clip some cool hype moment from the show and then post it to the subreddit. But I also had a stretch goal, and that was, what if LSF could be part of the show in some way? I don't know, there could be like a LSF-themed best clip contest. Like contestants compete in one of the kind of small challenges, they make the best clip, and then somebody kind of wins a prize at the end.
It's weird. This guy's a mod for live stream fails, but he doesn't seem to get the idea. This guy is actually just dumb. Like, I think every statement I'm gonna make for the rest of this video is just gonna be me restating the fact that this guy's dumb. I guess, bro. It's that fucking gif with that fat guy from Wolf of Wall Street. I guess, bro. I guess. What are you talking about? I guess, bro.
So I reached out to the organizers, and to my surprise, they immediately understood what LSF was, what power it had, and they even agreed to the stretch goal of like the cool competition to have in the actual show. From my perspective, this felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever done. I mean, being in a freaking reality TV show in a topic that's directly related to the subreddit, how awesome. And then, maybe I could leverage this to get even more opportunities either for our subreddit or for other subreddits across the entire platform. That's how I felt, at least, and that's clearly not how it worked out. After they agreed to kind of a couple of these kind of requests that I had in my stretch goal, they immediately started moving very quickly. We wrote up an announcement and they wanted this out within like 24 hours. So we quickly worked to make an announcement together, and I posted it the next day.
He keeps saying we. I don't know what that is. Like, he keeps saying we, like he wasn't the only one involved, which means there are other people around him that looked at this and thought like, oh yeah, this is a good idea. So this is like a failure on multiple people. So are all Reddit mods stupid or what?
Additionally, the thing that people were the most skeptical about was the $20 million grand prize. This initially confused me as well, but once I heard that, Amazon Prime was allegedly involved, my initial concerns were assuaded. I mean, think about it. Amazon Prime has spent lots of money on tons of shows, and, I didn't necessarily think that the show was worth $20 million, but, that doesn't mean that Amazon Prime wouldn't fund it.
So I didn't hear anywhere that Amazon Prime was involved. Like, I heard zilch about that. I don't know where he's getting this from, but... I literally didn't hear anything about that. Like, someone just told him, yeah, Amazon Prime is involved. Like, some random homeless person on the street. Hey, you hear about that $1 million fan competition? Amazon Prime! And he's like, oh, Amazon Prime's involved? Oh, crazy.
And, if LSF was involved, maybe it would actually succeed. Maybe my involvement alone could make the $20 million kind of investment worth it.
He says that like, oh, maybe I could have helped. He 100% believes that. Like, he believes that like he's so cool that like his involvement alone improves everything tenfold. This guy, you know why he's balding? Because his ego is like so big, his skull layer is so thin, it's pushing the hair follicles out of the top of his scalp. That's why he's bald, because of his ego. He's balding because he thinks too highly of himself.
Now here comes the next part of the story, when things get a little crazy. The next day, a major live streamer who was involved in the show, Extra Emily, said on her stream that she kind of saw all these comments about people calling it a scam, and they even saw that LSF was involved, and this was apparently unacceptable to her, so much so that she was considering kind of dropping out of the show or kind of looking into seeing if kind of the whole thing was a scam or not. After seeing this, I brought the concerns to the organizers, and the organizers told me that they were currently in talks with the agents to resolve this, and they told me in no uncertain terms that the show was not canceled and was still going on. So me being somebody who didn't really have a lot of information into the situation, and me trusting these high-powered agents who represent these multi-million-dollar kind of celebrities, I trusted that they would kind of get to the bottom of this and kind of resolve these concerns quickly. During this time period, I saw and deleted a lot of unsubstantiated claims about the show and the mod team. There were accusations that I knew to be untrue, such that the mod team had accepted bribes or had some sort of financial involvement with the show.
He says that the mod team had no bribes. I'd believe they didn't get bribed. That'd be hilarious if they did, though. But he also says they didn't have any financial incentive. He spends the first 5 minutes of the video talking about the financial incentives of live stream or $1 Million Fan or whatever it was called. And now he's saying no, there were none. Financial incentives? I hardly know her.
I was doing this because I legitimately, care about the subreddit, and that's why I spend my time on it. I thought it'd be kind of cool events for the sub. I'm talking about this and kind of the deleted comments because this is apparently some big no-no in the Reddit TOS or something, or maybe it's like an unspoken rule where if you're involved in some sort of promotion and it ends up not working out or ends up being a scam or something, if you have deleted comments that have accused it of being a scam, well that, shows a cover-up or some way. It shows malice or bad faith or something.
I'm willing to bet that he knew it was bad the whole time and was deleting the comments because he was, rubbing his hands together like a Semite from the middle of the East. And you see that? I'm very clever in the way I avoid inflammatory comments. He was rubbing his hands like a Semite from the middle of the East. And he was like, I'm gonna get so much money from this, but the Goyim, they keep telling me it's a scam. And so he started deleting their comments, like you do. I'm not saying I would have, in this guy's position, I would have done the same.
And finally, I want to end this part of the story by talking about how Moist Critical made a video critical of the situation. And then about 30 minutes after this kind of video got released, I got reached out by the organizers of the events and told that 5 live streamers in the event had dropped out and that therefore the event was canceled and I should take down the post.
Moist Critical struck this guy like a lightning bolt from Zeus.
In this video that Moist Critical had, that was critical of the event, Moist Critical brought up points about how an image on the marketing page was AI generated, or that the domain name was registered in Iceland, or that basically just the whole thing, it smelled bad. That's what he did. He did this motion and he said it smelled bad. But beyond that, it doesn't seem like he did much research. I don't think that he reached out to any of the organizers.
So actually, I think we should do a lie counter because that's blatant lie number 1. He did reach out. It's like this guy didn't even watch the video that he did.
He certainly didn't reach out to me. And I mean, I don't know if he reached out to Mythic Talent or any of the streamers.
Yeah, like I said, he did reach out to Mythic Talent. And I don't know if he reached out to Extra Emily. I wouldn't. She's weird. But one thing that kind of just caught my attention there, he didn't reach out to me. Why did he reach out to me? And who the fuck are you? Who are you? What a bum. What a bum.
Now I want to stop people here because this is very important, and I think this is something that not a lot of people might have noticed. And that important point is that nothing in this situation has yet to be definitively proven as a scam. I repeat, there is no definitive, at least public information yet, that anything fraudulent, malicious, or illegal has happened in the situation.
Even now, with the benefit of hindsight, another lie, it was a scam. They literally just full on shut it down, Goy, shut everything down, we gotta shut it down. And now the website is gone, everything's gone, nothing's left. They literally just clean slate, rip the tablecloth off the table, and all the dishes have crashed to the ground. But the funny part is that happened when this video, before this video was made, or at least before it was uploaded. That already all happened. And with the benefit of hindsight, when this guy made the video, he was still wrong. And then he clicked post. What? He was wrong, and then he clicked post. Look, what a silly guy. He's just like me for real. He's an idiot.
The only confirmed things that we have right now is that I guess there was a website, looked a little weird, there was some bad publicity, everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got canceled, and everybody got refunded.
Nobody got refunded. I don't know where you got that. No one. Not a single person got refunded. No one's getting refunded. That's just not true. There's nowhere that nothing has indicated that anyone who has been stupid enough to buy into this has gotten their money back. So he just lied for no reason.
It's really not a secret or very surprising. I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it. I also want to make a comment about kind of the Reddit Code of Conduct team as a whole. Reddit has all this flowery language about how kind of the Code of Conduct team is not here to punish you. It's kind of here to get you to act in good faith. It's here to kind of give you second chances and warnings and all of this stuff. And apparently all of that are lies, because I was not given any second chances. I was not given very much kind of descriptive examples of kind of what I did wrong, or kind of given any ability to kind of defend myself. I was just given a very vague description of, yeah, there's accusations about some fraudulent scam that takes people's money and their PII, which means their name, right? Because you have to sign up with your name to join a contest. And so I have infringed on the code of conduct by promoting a game show where you have to put in your name or something, even though it hasn't really been proved to be fraudulent yet. And so it's a little disappointing.
Like, yeah, I broke the rules. Yeah, it's against TOS. But I'm disappointed that I lost my moderation privileges. Oh yeah, you're disappointed. Oh yeah, my bad. We'll give it right back, big guy. Don't worry. You're sad? Okay, yeah, we'll give you your mod roll back. No, we're sorry. We're sorry we made you sad. Poor guy.
This is a direct message to you and only you. I want to talk about how this whole situation is a direct result of the lack of support that Reddit, the company, gives to its moderators. Yeah, I did the partnership. Yeah, I didn't look into this as much as I should, and I trusted kind of agencies and live streamers when I should not have. And I did delete comments, which I thought would have been borderline defamatory if the situation wasn't, I guess, a scam, even though it technically hasn't been proven to be a scam yet. But despite all of that, there is still massive kind of like problems at Reddit, the company, due to the lack of support that caused this.
So you can't see it because I don't have a face cam, but I just did like the I show speed, mom, I'm kind of homeless face. Somehow this is Reddit's fault. I'm gonna put it into employed person terms because I would like to think the people viewing this have jobs. You work at a pizza place and you drop the pizza on the floor. Boss, why didn't you give me a raise? If you gave me a raise, I wouldn't have dropped the pizza. Like, that's the same logic. At least that's what it sounds like. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it. We're gonna see. Boss, I dropped the pizza, but that wouldn't have happened if you just gave me a raise.
But right before I go into the specific reasons of how this happened, I want to talk about why this matters in the first place. And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you were one of the people who's joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong. Reddit moderation does matter.
No, wrong, false. This guy doesn't matter to me. He doesn't matter. They're not that important. I don't know why they think this way. It's a hard cognitive dissonance between him and the situation because he doesn't do anything worth shit, but he thinks he is the shit. And it's just weird how that happens. I don't know. Hey, you give a guy the world and he's gonna become a Reddit mod or something.
Reddit moderators have control over millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care. Let's just talk about LSF. Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF. Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip went viral about like something bad that they did. An even crazier story is a time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch.
Top 10 things that never fucking happened ever, right here. Like, this guy is a faceless, nameless mod for a subreddit for Reddit, a platform that blows balls and sucks dick. And he's like, oh, they recognized me and they stopped me in person. I'm very important, you see. And it's just not true. It's just top 10 things that never happened ever at all. Like, they begged me to take down the posts because they were gonna destroy Twitch as a platform. Like holy power fantasy. You're making shit up. Like, god damn, that pissed me the fuck off, dude.
Imagine the whole kind of operation was legit. Well, guess what? One single post on LSF caused all of the streamers to drop out and destroyed a $20 million opportunity. Sorry, Mythic, my bad. Or imagine it was, I guess, a scam through and through. Well, guess what? We were the ones to expose it and destroy it before it had the chance to cause any real harm. I mean, everybody got refunded after all.
No one has said they got refunded. The people who organized the event, they never said, oh yeah, we're refunding people. They didn't even say that. They didn't even have the balls to lie about refunds. They just didn't do it. Like, what is this guy talking about? Who are you getting your information from? The misinformation stand? Hello, I'd like one misinformation, please. What are you talking about?
Right or wrong, you can think I'm a good moderator or a bad moderator. You can think that LSF helps streamers or is the bane of their existence in the entire industry. But please, don't for a single second pretend like it doesn't matter. And that's just one subreddit. Now back to me. I was one of your most passionate users. I was in the Reddit partnership program from the start. I took advantage of every opportunity that I could. I had meetings with kind of the Reddit community managers. I begged them for help and kind of partnership opportunities at every chance that I could. And I was blown off every single time.
It's because you're ugly. That's it. That's the reason. It's because you're chopped, dude. Maybe if you weren't a subhuman individual, you would get your partnerships. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say things like that. That's mean. I'm sorry, I'm being mean again. I have to be nice. I have to be nice, but he's making it really, really, really hard to be nice.
The community managers never helped me. As, you know, nice as the guy was, I think he had basically no power to help me. I was one of the only moderators out there who tried to grow my community, who had any ambition, who tried to work with the company or help other subreddits or help the kind of the company that whole, and it didn't matter. I failed, and it failed because of how mismanaged and how little support Reddit, the company, gives to moderators. So let's circle back. Let's go back to the moderation situation. This is a very key important point, so please pay attention. None of this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit. Do you think that I want to be the guy like going out, like messaging random people in Discords and LinkedIn's and trying to figure out kind of these partnerships? I don't. This is not my job. I am not qualified to do any of this. I am not a lawyer. I cannot read contracts to know what I should do or I should not do. I just want to like grow my subreddit, have a big vision, and I don't want to deal with it.
It's just the pizza thing again. Like, this guy might be the worst individual when it comes to arguing points. He's actually brain dead. He's a brain dead moron. I'm gonna stop this guy here. I'm getting really tired of hearing his Reddit mod voice. So I'll briefly summarize the rest of the video. He basically goes on a crybaby tirade about how he didn't get lawyers, he didn't get managers, so, you know, he's a big baby who doesn't want to read the contracts, and he likes scams and shit. And he has this big tangent about how Reddit is supposed to supply these nobody mods with like tens of thousands of dollars worth of resources so he can like allegedly grow his subreddit. And it's just a bunch of hooey, and he's a fat fucking chud who is stupid. He is a stupid guy. He's a stupid man. And it doesn't make any sense what he wants. And that's basically it. And I'm so surprised that this video has seen the light of day, because it's so bad. Anyone with a conscience, anyone with like self-reflection, any human would look at it and be like, you know what, maybe this is really embarrassing and I shouldn't post it. But he did it anyways, so here we are. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see ya.